Hey guys, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I've just opened my sketchbook and I decided to, share it with you and to record this process. I did do a video when I was painting in my sketchbook, actually a couple of videos, and you really liked it, the ideas, and so I decided today also to share this video with you. I will be using my watercolors. These are Sky and Earth set, and all the materials I will list in the description box, so if you want to check something out, see what I used, you will find it there. So as I said, it's kind of a gloomy day and I wasn't really up for painting lately, and you could have seen that I wasn't really posting a lot of videos, and I guess this is the first painting in weeks I've done, and I just decided to open the sketchbook to paint, and I wasn't really thinking of recording this video, but then I guess I decided I want to share it with you. And I do know that many of you have issues with painting in a sketchbook. You always think that the painting has to be awesome and perfect, because usually what we see in people's sketchbooks are great and beautiful, gorgeous paintings. But you know, sketchbook is a place where you can practice, where you can play around, and we don't have to create any masterpieces. So I decided, as I said, to share this with you, maybe to inspire you to open your sketchbook, especially if you haven't painted for a while as me. And well, I suppose you can just have fun together. And I am painting two simple paintings. I just wanted to do a little practice for some foliage and florals. So I decided to do one painting that's going to be the one on the right, just doing those. And on the left painting, I decided to add a little simple seascape, and with those same grasses, florals, foliage, whatever you want to call it. So I am using limited palettes, and because colors aren't really important in this painting and for this practice, so I'm not gonna fuss around with too many colors. I just wanted to play around with my brushes, and I do have this brush. You will see it a little bit later on from Levinson, actually this one, for a while, but I haven't really used it, and I wanted to see how that brush behaves. I did wanted to try it on just to see how, I guess, what I can create with it. And I decided to do this simple foliage. So that's also not just trying out my sketchbook, my paints, some shapes, but also trying out a brush. And this one I'm using right now is Raphael brush, and I really haven't used that one also a lot. Maybe for a while I did. Both of them are synthetic, fully synthetic brushes. They're not real hair brushes, and I haven't used this one also for a while, and I did want to, I don't know, change it up a little bit and just use a few brushes that I haven't used before, because you know, you can just discover when you pick up a brush that you haven't used for a while, you can just discover that you can do some actions with it, some strokes with it that you might not do with other brushes, and it can also inspire you to do some different shapes or some different things with that brush. So as I said, I decided to try those two around and just to play a little bit around. I did not really think of this video as a tutorial, so I'm not really trying to explain every single detail I'm doing, but more as a show of practice, I guess, as something I can share with you, and maybe just share a couple of finds and ideas with you, something that you can maybe try in your sketchbook also, or maybe inspire you to try some new paints, to try some new brushes, old brushes that you haven't used a lot. and just maybe to try to paint different brushes and just to put some of your maybe all ideas into work that you have, but you haven't really tried it. I also did wanted to frame those paintings really to make it look a little bit more vintagey. They were just looking too bare, so I did do a light frame with paint and then just went just next to it with clean water on my brush, just to smudge that slightly, as I said, to create a vintage old feeling effect. And I did find this brush from Levinson quite nice to do a very, very thin lines. It is a synthetic brush with a very fine pointed tip, and you can really create a very nice thin lines, thin strokes with it, but also you can use the belly, the side of the brush, to create a little bit more thicker lines. And you can see that on that right side how I created some foliage and smudges. I don't find it really awesome for dry brush strokes. I don't know why, it does hold a lot of water, and a lot of the water is in the tip. That is what I have discovered for now. Maybe later on when I will use this brush a little bit more, I will just find some other things, but for now that's my impression. It does hold water in the tip. The water slides to the tip, so it's not really awesome for dry brush strokes. That's at least how I see it for now. But it is awesome for controlled strokes. If you do want to make some controlled strokes, I do think this brush would be awesome for some thin lines, for some textures on your paper. It does work great, and also it does work great for moving paint, I guess. Just adding one stroke and go under it and move that paint around. That's just, I find that to be an awesome brush for that, and great for, as I said, for a little bit more controlled work. So there's just one more thing to do, and to frame this painting. And I have really chit-chat more in this video than I have, I guess, give you any pointers or tips. But I guess I just turned on my mic and decided to talk. Hopefully you like that also. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video and for all your support. If you do like it, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would, be awesome. And there are many tutorials there, not really just the ones that I chit chat. So I guess thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.